Hey YouTube, Caden with White's Lawn Maintenance. In today's video we're going to be hauling some gravel. We also use our dump trailer for a lot of different things. Anything from hauling materials to jobs, hauling waste and debris off of jobs, and we also haul some of our equipment in our dump trailer. So it's a really versatile tool for us, and hopefully you guys tag along and see what we did today and how we tailgate our gravel and everything like that. When I'm trying to tailgate rock, typically I'll set my chains anywhere between 8 and 10 lengths, sometimes maybe 11, but right here we're going to have them on 8 lengths. We're spreading a 1-inch clean rock, so it normally spreads pretty nice, and it's a small rock so it can fit through the gap nice and easy. If you were spreading like a base rock, especially if it had some moisture in it like it did rain recently, it likes to clump up and it's hard to get through the tailgate, so you're going to want to spread it out a little wider so that it can get through a little easier. So I always like to make sure that my gate is going to open. If you start tipping that rock back, you never know, a little rock or something could be somewhere and it makes that not want to open. So just make sure your gate opens before you tip any rock back, and then once you tip that rock back, it's going to make it harder to open anyways. So when I'm by myself, I'll pop the gate open and then lift the bed until it starts pouring out, and then I'll start easing forward. But when I have someone helping me, I will go ahead and just let it back. And what I was trying to do is get the rock to shift back so I could get as much rock back under this carport as possible. It didn't work out as good as I was hoping, and we should have just let the rock ease out and not move forward as quickly as we did, but sometimes you make little mistakes, and it ended up working out all right, just a little more hand raking than I wanted to. So you don't want to get in a rush. If we let too much rock fall against that gate might not open, or we could have gotten a rush and not been paying attention and accidentally pulled forward and bumped into the carport or something like that. So just be aware of your surroundings. Whenever you make little mistakes with bigger pieces of equipment, dump trailers, a skid steer, something like that, they don't seem to do anything soft. If you bump into something, you're going to damage it pretty bad. So really try not to touch anything with any kind of equipment like this. When you're using a mower, they're a lot less weight behind them, and they don't do as much damage if you happen to touch something with it. So really try to stay away from things like that. I was really wanting to get as much rock up under here so I didn't have to do any hand raking. It didn't work out quite as good as I was hoping, but with just a little bit of hand raking, it worked out. A lot of times we'd have our skid steer around for something like this and it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but we don't have it right now. And on some of these jobs, it's just not worth taking a skid steer to. So if you can do the majority of it with a trailer, get pretty good at tailgating, and then just do a little bit of hand raking, it's better for you and the customer to do it that way. issue they had here was these ruts where their cars been parking. So we're trying to get more rock up under here. I think I got an idea on our next load of how to get it here. And we'll show you guys that. So it's a little rough here, a little bit too thick. But then as it spreads out through there, it spread a lot nicer. This was just because we had issues with the covering. So we'll do a little bit of hand raking here, and then we'll grab another load. And I think I got an idea of how to get some gravel over here without having to shovel and rake it out. So see you guys in a little bit. So on our last load, we had a little bit of trouble getting the rock to spread under here. I'm going to try and lift it up while it's not under the carport, and we'll back up a little bit. So we'll see how that works. I just want to get some of this rock to fall up against the back tailgate, kind of shift the weight back so that it's all against the tailgate and spreads nice. So as soon as the weight kind of transfers, we should be good to let it down a little, and then we can back up a little more so we can fit under the carport. We may have to pull forward some. Pull forward a little. That'll give us a little more clearance. That side's still a little empty. Trying to get a little more, but we don't want to get too much weight on this door or it won't open. Just a little more. There we go. Get it in drive. You're in drive. And then this is just operated by this. We got our chain set over here, just a couple lengths. We'll probably actually go out one more. But this just, the chain will hold the gate open to where you want it at, so that you can get the right coverage of rock.